How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're basically going to be obviously showing you guys, obviously audio only, of Kevin Sullivan, because you guys know that I believe true in my heart that I think Kevin Sullivan had a lot to do with the murder and all that, and think that he was, even if he didn't kill him, I still think he was involved one way or another. Like, maybe, I still think that he was a part of the plan and set it up. So, without further ado, so basically in this clip, in this audio, you're basically going to hear him talk about, he's basically responding to people that think that he killed Chris Benoit. And, we all know this dude's a liar. We all know that. A lot of people have said that. This wrestler named Perry Saturn has, said that he's a liar. And so is what's his name? Mike Graham, I believe his name is. His best friend, Kevin Sullivan's friend or whatever. That they're both liars, right? But, so, my thing is this. If he's willing to lie about all that stuff about, Perry Saturn and all that, what makes you think he's not going to lie about killing Chris Benoit? You know what I mean? So, without further ado, we're going to play this clip here. Let's play it, and you guys go hear the audio and all that, but I won't be able to show any footage because this will get copyrighted. So, all right, let's press play here.
What about all these
if you guys can hear
there that claim that you're somehow the true culprit?
Well, it's this way. Conspiracy theory people, and I believe there's some conspiracies, but because he was such a fabulous wrestler, you don't want to believe it. You want to look at somebody else. And the one that gets me is, well, he's in the Church of Satan. Come on. I go to church. I'm a Catholic. I go to church on Sundays and discuss shit with my priest. But if they have to believe it, it doesn't bother me because maybe that's how they sleep at night. Maybe they don't.
Okay. So, a lot to unfold there. Okay. He's basically right there kind of lying. We can kind of see it. And we can kind of hear it. Like, he says basically that he doesn't mind it and all this and that. Well, if you don't mind it, if you didn't have nothing to do with it, then how come you don't mind it? Like, that people think that. You know what I mean? So that raises a red flag there, and I don't understand why the cops didn't investigate him that very well. Because obviously back then, he threatened to kill Chris Benoit a long time ago. Like, and they just basically let him, didn't investigate him. Basically, there was no evidence, I guess. But I think this is very suspicious. I think he's very suspicious. Now we're going to play this other clip of Perry Saturn or whatever. Now, I don't know this wrestler's name, but he knew Kevin Sullivan. And I want to play the video, the audio for you guys so you guys can hear it. So, let's play.
Oh, Jojo Jr.
Okay, here we go.
Shabadoo from the Crap Forum. What was the first moment in WCW where you thought, I want out?
When they fired Eric, I guess, and Kevin was taking over the book because Kevin didn't feel that there was money in us, so we knew we wouldn't be used, And you can't fault Kevin for that. If he doesn't think that he can do a storyline that can make money with us, then that's his right. Mm-hmm. What I fought him for is he'd look at you in your face and tell you, oh, no, it's not me, it's this guy, it's that guy, all the backstabbing, lying bullshit. If he's the booker, he's responsible to make the company money. And if the company doesn't make money, he's going to get fired. So if he didn't think he can make money with us, I have no problem with that at all, you know. But it's the fact how they do. They lie to your face and backstab you behind your back. Like I was working with Rick Steiner, so he thought he'd get Rick Steiner to beat me up. He told Rick Steiner that I was trying to get Hacksaw Duggan fired because I didn't want to work with Hacksaw Duggan, which all that is a lie. Not knowing Sullivan's such a fucking idiot, not knowing that Rick is going to come right up to me and ask me what's going on. And I tell him, I go, no, that didn't happen. He did something with Sid. Sid come up to me and said, hey, Perry, Kevin said, I don't remember what it was, you did this. And I go, I've been at Sid's house. You know, I didn't fucking say that. But see, he'd like to cause problems. So, yeah.
Now, you guys hear that, right? So basically, he's saying that Kevin Sullivan's a lying piece of shit. So you got all these wrestlers saying he's a lying piece of shit. So if he's willing to lie about that, what makes you think he's not going to lie about killing Chris Benoit and his family? You know what I mean? I mean, that's just... I mean, regardless if he's a Satanist or not, you know, a guy who kills somebody is not going to come out and say 100% that he did it. You know, he's going to lie about it, and he's willing to lie about that, about Perry Saturn or whatever. Then he's going to lie about the whole Chris Benoit situation too. And I'm not saying that Kevin Sullivan, like, I'm not saying that he actually broke into the house and killed him, like him, like physically. What I'm saying is, well, one of two things, all right? He could have been the one to break into the house. Or like I said, the Holly girl let him in. Because obviously she had the gate code or whatever. Maybe, Kevin Sullivan could have set Chris Benoit up and set like, some friends over there and whatnot. And maybe Holly was, maybe the neighbor was connected to her in one way or another. Or connected to him, excuse me. So that's very, very interesting, to say the least. But a lot of people said that Kevin Sullivan probably had broken in. And a lot of people were saying that maybe Chris Benoit wasn't home or something. And maybe Holly let him in through the gate. And he knocked on the door. Nancy probably answered the door and let him in just because she thought she could trust him. And that's how it all happened, I think. Possibly. And I'm not saying 100%. Whichever theory you guys believe. I mean, I believe, regardless of what theory, I believe that Chris Benoit is innocent. So, comment down below. Give me you guys' thoughts about the audio clip there. About Kevin Sullivan lying through his teeth. Because I think he's lying, personally. And if he wasn't a Satanist, how come he had a Satan gimmick in wrestling? So that's just my question. And then they said there was Bibles, next to every all their bodies. So that just goes to tell you that he was against God and all that. And obviously, Satanists are against God and all that, and against the Bible. So, I mean, you got to answer that question too. Like, so that I'm not saying 100% that it was him, but I'm just saying I truly do believe that he had something to do with it. So maybe he did kill him because he threatened him a long time ago. So, but with that being said, y'all, comment down below. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.